Well, hello everyone. This is CB Smallwood, and you're watching Mental Junk Food, the place where we talk about all things comics, sci-fi, horror, fantasy, pop culture, and everything in between. And today we're going to be talking about Atlas Comics. Now, I must confess that I was going to be doing some Batman videos about Absolute Batman and a few other things happening at DC Comics. But man, when I saw this news headline pop up on my phone, I had to cover it because I think it's really interesting and very cool. With that said, let's go ahead and get into it. This article is brought to you by The Beat for, it's their 20th anniversary. So, congratulations, guys. Anyway, Atlas Comics, they're back. Believe it or not, that's the headline, and I agree with it. And for those that don't know, Atlas Comics actually had a revival several years ago, and then it just went poof, it died again. So I'm not sure what the deal was with that, but they did produce a few new books based on these characters. And a quick backstory, Atlas Comics was created maybe in the 70s, don't quote me on that. And it's basically Stan Lee's family, one of his relatives, a Goodman guy, who worked at Marvel Comics, got upset that he might have been let go or something like that at Marvel. And so he founded his own comic book company called Atlas Comics to compete with Marvel. And it paid some of the most competitive rates for artists and writers and creative talent and stuff like that. It was really good for the industry at the time, but it just didn't make it. So they're back again. And let's skip down here to the meat and potatoes. The Atlas revival is led by Stephen Paul of SP Media Group. Paul has producing credits on things like Ghost Rider movie, that's a big deal, and Ghost in the Shell, another one, and many, many B movies. He joined in this venture by Rogues Gallery, including Scott Carroll, and president of SP Media Group and Atlas Comics, Jason Goodman, publisher and grandson of the Atlas founder, Martin Goodman, and Jeff Robin, Atlas and Seaboard's former editor-in-chief and writer of the best-selling Tom Clancy OP-centered novels. It's also backed by an exclusive partnership with Walmart. Atlas Comics is partnered with Walmart. Wow, this is kind of a big deal. It's interesting how they were able to pull this off. They've got some people involved with this company that have connections apparently. So this is interesting. So they're partnered with Walmart to distribute merchandise, including a line of collectible action figures with Mego Toys. I never heard of them. Not that I'm a toy guy, but that's the first I've heard of it. A line of apparel with Mad Engine. No mention of selling comics. And, of course, a live-action film is in the works with Paramount Pictures, where SP Media is headquartered. The line will debut at New York City Comic Con with a big splash, a 1,200 square foot booth that will be sponsored by, again, Walmart, and showcase the collectibles along with signings by Robin and Goodman and Mego Toys president Marty Abrams, comic legend Larry Hama, and for those of you that have been living under a rock for a few decades, Larry Hama is a really great writer who knows how to tell a fun story, a self-contained fun story. Not a lot of writers can do that these days, and no offense to them. I'm just saying, speaking my truth here. But Larry Hama, many people know him from G.I. Joe, from writing G.I. Joe at Marvel back in the day. But probably even more people know him from writing Wolverine. So pretty much everything that you love about Wolverine comes from this man. He did like, I don't know if it was 100 issues of Wolverine or not, but he did quite a few. Let's just put it that way. One of my favorite writers, and especially on Wolverine, did a great job. But this guy is going to be at the New York City Comic Con, involved with Atlas Comics somehow, and Atlas Seaboard's assistant editor and writer Rick Myers. Also attending is Oscar nominee Jon Voight. Wow! And is that the same Jon Voight that Voight? Ugh, that is Angelina Jolie's dad? Is that the same man? I mean, he's a great actor, by the way. I can't go through like a list of everything he's played in because it's It's a lot of stuff that people can't even remember, myself included. But at least I can remember Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible, the first movie, which was great. We're told that he's a big Atlas fan. Didn't know that. Didn't know he was a comic book fan. Let's see. And perhaps the ultimate splash, however, Atlas and Walmart are sponsoring the free Wi-Fi at the Javits Center. I know this because I saw the sign for that. We thank them. Well, that's cool. I mean, they're going all out. So that's pretty much the news headline. I just want to share that with you. There's a lot more to the article that I'm not covered. I always encourage everybody that you can cut out the middleman, and in this case, you can go to the Beat and look this article up and read it in full. Always appreciative of my sources. And I think this is pretty cool news because Atlas Comics was a big deal for the short time that it existed. It made some positive changes in the comic book landscape as far as like creators and stuff. I'm glad to see that it's coming back. I think that it's going to center around the big comeback centers around this character named Devilina. I've not heard of her before. I guess it's this character on the far left right here, Devilina. It's like the Devil's sister or something like that. And I think they're going to make a movie about Devilina, which is interesting, very interesting. So this is really cool news. I'll continue to cover it as I find out stuff as it slowly, kind of comes out here and there. Let me know in the comments section down below. Are you excited about the release of another comic book company? Are they going to even be making comics? Because we not heard anything about comics. We just heard that they're going to make a movie and they're going to make toys. So I would assume that comics is involved with that. So what do you think about that? Do you have any fond memories of Atlas? Is this the first time that you've heard of it? I would really like to hear your thoughts down below. And as always, friends, this is CB Smallwood saying that I will see you. I got a lot of slobber in my mouth for some reason. I will see you in the next video.